All right, so let's go back up, and I'm going to change my control here to box. And you'll notice nothing else should have changed. It should still be a spherical thing here. And I'm just going to reset my scale so that's a little easier to see. Just change the rotations on everything here. Let's just reset that. We'll just go ahead and reset everything. Okay. So if I look at this from a top view, this is still doing a radial effect here. And we'll want to make sure that our lookup is in sync with our fall off type. So we want to get this fall off type, and then we're going to change what we're doing based on that. So we'll go into our geo, and for fall off type, here's where we're going to set this stuff up. So we will just do it like this. We'll say if channel, and I think I need to, let me just comment that out for one quick second so that I can look it up correctly. I'm just going to go here and just grab this, basically just grab this line. So we're going to say if channel string fall off object slash fall off type. And let me check if I've got enough of these. Should be fine, I think. Equals sphere. Make sure that's in quotes. I'm going to just indent these. That's fine, that should disappear. Let's just make sure that that's right. Good, okay. Now we're going to go to box. So now I'm going to change this to box. And I'm just going to section this out here a little bit. So here are fall offs. And we'll label this. So all we're really doing is just changing what the distance lookup is and how exactly that works. So here, instead of using this distance, we're actually going to do a subtraction. So we are going to find the, whoops, that's fine, that just popped back there. So we're actually going to find the myp. It's actually myp, and it's the absolute value of that. And the max component, well, let's just see what absolute will give us. That gives us something like that. We need to multiply that by 2. And that puts us in that range. And now we want to get the maximum component of that. And that will actually give us a box. And we can confirm that as well. I'm just going to transform this and scale it all the way up on the y-axis just to make sure everything's being covered in here. And we'll scale our box like that. All right, so let's confirm that that's actually working. I'm going to rotate this around. And it looks like it's doing the right thing. Rotate our box. Go back to our subnet here. Start scaling some stuff out. And you notice that if you switch the order of these, that it inverts the effect. Might not be what you want, but that's what it does. You can clamp these things down. You can do a few things if you want to say that this can never be less than the inner. There's a bunch of things you could do, but it does look like the box is doing what it's supposed to do. And we'll also just rotate our geo around here and make sure that that's working correctly too. Cool, that's working the way that it's supposed to. So we'll go ahead and save this subnet here and keep going.